What is up, my Metaverse family? Welcome back to On-Chain Gaming. My name is Jake, the On-Chain Gamer, and today we're talking about Axie Infinity and specifically where the free Axies are, because over a month ago, I uploaded a video called Free Axie Design Complete, and Free Axie Design was complete. They were doing internal testing of free Axies like almost 2 months ago now, over a month ago, and I have the belief that free Axies are actually done, yeah, there's a different reason why we're not getting them yet. So that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video, where free Axies are, when we can expect them to finally come out so that everyone can try Axie Infinity for free. So if that sounds good to you, remember to leave a big thumbs up, hit subscribe, click that notification bell, and you'll be notified every time we post a new blockchain gaming video. Now, without further ado, let's roll the intro.
On-Chain Gaming.
The most important thing to understand in order to get a grasp on why the free Axies are still not out yet is you have to understand just how fast Axie Infinity has been growing since Ronin came out. Axie Infinity is kind of the #1 by far right now play to earn crypto game, in that it's a game where you play it and you earn cryptocurrency for every single battle that you win, which makes it a very powerful earning tool beyond a game. So it has been blowing up in the Philippines since Ronin came out. Now, what Ronin is Ronin is a layer 2 solution, which is on top of Ethereum. Essentially, all you need to know is that it's a cheaper way for the game to operate. It's a cheaper way, it's a cheaper kind of blockchain for everything to move around on without having to pay Ethereum gas fees, but it's still bridged to Ethereum, so you can still transfer on and off of Ethereum, but just that one transfer on and off of Ethereum costs the Ethereum gas fee. So it has greatly reduced the cost of playing the game and breeding, and it's made a lot of things much easier to be profitable. So yeah, since Ronin came out, the game has just been exploding. And after Ronin, shortly after Ronin, we were supposed to get free Axies, and we were supposed to be getting creator programs for like ways for me to get rewarded for promoting Axie Infinity, and neither of these two things have come. And the reason why is because I think that the third thing, which is the Ronin sidechain, it was a growth catalyst. The creator reward system was supposed to be a growth catalyst, and then the free Axies were supposed to be a growth catalyst. But the thing is, the first growth catalyst, the Ronin change, just started exploding the growth of Axie Infinity too fast, where they have not even been able to keep up just with the raw growth without having implemented free Axies and without creator programs yet. So there's no reason for them to implement a creator program or free Axies when they already cannot upgrade their servers fast enough for the number of people that want to come and buy Axies and start playing the normal way. And that is the real issue here. I want to play a short clip from the CEO of Mavis, which is the company behind Axie Infinity, and just listen to how he is talking about Axie Infinity and kind of the issues and the things that the community wants to see. And you'll see that it's all kind of limited right now by the fact that they're just trying to scale, they're trying to keep the servers online with the amount of growth that they've been having. I mean, they're almost to 100 million monthly trading volume. They have gone from like under, I think, 100,000 total monthly players to now over 1 million total monthly players. The daily average users on this chart, I know it says 150, now it's actually over 200,000. So this game has just been growing so fast. Listen to this clip from the CEO.
I want to touch on, something operationally, right? In terms of the game stability, stuck Axies, these kind of things, because there is a flood of questions in the chat there. We did touch on this early on in the stream too. I mean, Axie Infinity has been growing massively. That means that there will be certain growing pains that we have to deal with. And that's why we say that the game is in alpha. The reality is that there will be more bugs happening in the future too. And if you come into Axie and expecting a fully like fleshed out, perfect game, then that's unfortunately not going to happen at this point. So if you can't deal with that, maybe it's best to take a step back and take a breath, and then maybe find out if Axie right now is for you. And if it is, then maybe you have to like give us some cut us some slack here, and realize that just how early we are in this journey. So that's my advice to people. We are quite aggressive when it comes to clearing out the Discord from people who are flaming us or acting in a manner that's just not conducive to anything. Like, it's not, the criticism that we receive sometimes is not necessarily constructive at all. If you want to add value to Axie, please be constructive in your criticism and say what can be done better, and then we can potentially look into that. But I can assure you that we're doing everything that we can to make sure that the servers are better, that stuck Axies will be improved, that they will be unstuck, and these kind of things.
So as you can see, they're worried right now about keeping everything bug free, keeping out nefarious actors, and continuing to scale. If you guys are not aware of what's been happening recently, like they even took away the daily quest for a matter of time because they were worried it was gonna like be the final like scaled tipper that caused the servers to collapse. So they literally took it out because they were just trying to keep up with all of the daily growth. And yeah, now the daily quest is back, but they're still growing servers as much as possible. And I remember several months ago, before this explosive growth started happening, and they already were growing relatively fast, but I had Jiho, a co-founder of Axie Infinity, on this channel, and I asked him, I said, if there's a big growth catalyst that happens, can your servers like handle a tripling or quadrupling in players overnight? And he said straight up, no, we couldn't handle that. And now we've seen that quadrupling of players, more than that. Luckily it wasn't overnight, but they have been doing everything that they can to try to keep the servers afloat. So right now, it just doesn't make sense for them to release the free Axies because they already are scaling as fast as they can, and adding more users would be very bad for Axie Infinity right now. Increasing the acceleration of growth, like increasing the speed of growth, would be bad because they're having a hard time handling the current speed of growth. So yeah, just hang in there, guys, for the free Axies. I do still believe that the design for them, the initial design, and probably now they've been tested for long enough that maybe even the initial design for public release is ready. But they're not going to release the free Axies until they need to pull a lever for more growth. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so bullish on Axie Infinity. Like, they have these different levels of growth that they just aren't pulling yet because they don't need to. And yeah, it's similar to Tesla. Like, Tesla's not advertising at all. Why? Because there's already more demand than they have supply. So they're building all these factories trying to increase supply. And until we see Tesla start advertising, like, we know that the demand is just higher than the supply, and that's why they don't advertise, because increasing demand is pointless when you already have more demand than you have supply. And yeah, that's just basic economics there. So don't worry, guys, free Axies will come eventually. Your guess is as good as mine when that eventually actually is, though. I hope it's soon for all of your sakes. I know that like my YouTube videos on Axie Infinity, like they'll just get way more views when everyone can play Axie Infinity. So I'm rooting for free Axies to come out. I also really want the creator program for Axie Infinity to come out so that Nate, my brother who's editing these videos, and Josh, our friend who's doing the sound design and music for these videos, so that we can earn some more for producing videos on Axie Infinity. Like, that would be great for this small business that we're trying to run here about on-chain gaming, about blockchain gaming. Yeah, I cannot wait for that Axie Infinity creator program. But until the growth starts slowing down, or they start expanding server capacity much greater than the current growth is consuming, then we're not going to see these new growth levers pulled. And that's just unfortunately how it's going to be. So yeah, I hope we see it soon, but I'm not that optimistic. I think as long as Axie just keeps on growing fast, we won't see it. But you know, growth could slow down and we could see free Axies sooner than I expect. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this helped you understand where free Axies are a little bit better. And now you have an idea of why they're not out yet and when they might be coming out. Yeah, if you did enjoy this video, a thumbs up would be very much appreciated. The YouTube algorithm sees that fat thumbs up that you drop on the video and then recommends the video to more people because, yeah, the algorithm just looks at that engagement and says, wow, if some people engage, maybe more people will engage. So you can actually help grow the channel by leaving a thumbs up. And then if you watch this whole video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Make sure you hit subscribe and click that notification bell and you'll be notified when we post new blockchain gaming content. That is what this channel is about, play to earn crypto gaming. It's the only thing we make videos about. So if you're as excited about it as I am, or even a little bit less excited, but still excited, then make sure you join the on-chain gaming family. And then I just want to end by saying thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. You guys are amazing and enable us to make this content. If you want to learn more about becoming a Patreon supporter yourself, check it out in the link in the description. We have a private on-chain gaming Discord and stuff. It's pretty cool. And yeah, until next time, guys, have fun roaming the metaverse.